Hey there, I'm Zach and welcome into Hook 'em High. Today we're checking out how the fishing is down at Little Dell Reservoir. Talking to a couple fishermen on the way down, they did say that today has been a little bit slower. I've only seen one person catch one, so we'll see how it is. Today might not be the best day, but hopefully it'll give us what we're looking for. This water is notorious for being a hard place to fish. A lot of people get skunked around here. I always find the best fishing is on the far side of the shore. However, due to the reservoir being high, that shore is kind of inaccessible, so I can see why it's a bit harder. Every fish I've caught has been on the other side, but we'll see how it goes today. At this reservoir, there are specific regulations to know. So waders are required if you come in here. This is a watershed. And then all cutthroat must be released, no matter the size. Doesn't matter how big they are, all cutthroat must be released. It's artificial flies and lures only, and then if you're lucky, you can catch some brook trout. There's no cleaning the fish, and if you do any of that, you can be fined $1,000. It's kind of crazy. The reason behind why they don't let you take any of the cutthroat out around here is because they use this as a brood stock for all the cutthroat stocking in other parts of Utah. So they take cutthroat from here and they put them in lakes and streams around the state. So it's a good chance that whenever you're out fishing and you catch a brook trout, not brook trout, but a cutthroat trout in one of your favorite streams or lakes, they might have come from Little Dell. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you come out here and catch some fish, odds are you're only going to be about maybe 2 or 4 that you'll catch. The most I've caught is 4. However, they're going to be big. They did a gill netting survey around here, and they found that most of the fish in here were over 15 inches. And there are even a lot that were pushing 20, and then some that were over 20. They even found a brook trout that was over 20 inches, which is amazing. Now, I've never seen a brook trout or caught one out of here. But if you catch one, most likely it'll be pretty decent size. The reason this is because of the way that the spawning cycle happens. The brook trout spawn in the fall, and the cutthroat spawn in the spring. So they kind of sustain each other. The brook trout feed on the spawn of the cutthroat, and the cutthroats feed on the spawn of the brook trout. So you can get some pretty decent sizes in here since there's that constant flow of food and energy into the ecosystem. The best time I've found to come fishing at this place is in the winter months. It's cold, the fish are more active, they come out of the deep end and into the shallows more, and that's when you catch the most. And this place never really freezes over completely because, I don't know, elevation wise, it just doesn't get that cold, but you'll always have a pocket of open water to fish here for those who don't go ice fishing. So that's pretty nice. As far as what works, it's anybody's guess really. I've caught them just about anything. However, there's one thing that I have had better catches on and bigger catches on that seem to work here more than anything else, and it's this little True Sin swim bait right here. That little guy right there seems to do pretty well. Just a little fish, 2 treble hooks. It's a good little swim bait. I've caught my second biggest one off of that. Got a good old 18 cutthroat out of this reservoir right here. So we've been out here just about an hour now, and we have yet to receive a bite. No, I'm sorry. I did get one bite, but I've yet to catch a fish. But yeah, it's been pretty slow today. The clouds rolled in, so that might help us out. But yeah, nothing really today. It's kind of strange. Okay, just hooked into a pretty decent one here. He's a pretty nice long boy. Yeah, he's pretty nice. It's a big one. He didn't put up much of a fight, but these cutthroats, they kind of give up once they get caught. They know they're caught a little bit, but they're fun. They're really pretty. So here he is, a very long and slender guy. That's pretty cool, huh? So that guy was 17 inches. He flipped out while I was trying to measure him, but I got the measurement. I just couldn't get the release video. I always seem to do that while I'm measuring them, but they're pretty fun. So what I found here is that the fish are very cautious when they bite. They just bump it, they nudge it, they nibble it just a little bit, but they don't commit very well. You'll get a lot of bites here, but to actually get anything to stick, it's a little bit more difficult. They have to really want it. So I've had a couple on and lots of bites. I just don't know if I need to sharpen my hooks or I'm just getting all the little ones that the DWR just stocked in here. They did stock a bunch of them and they're about this big. Maybe getting ready for the next growing season, but I don't know. Lots of bites, had a couple on, but I just haven't landed but that one. So it's weird. Well, it's sunset, and so that means the day is about over. Gonna try a couple more casts, but other than that, you know, it's been pretty good. Got lots of casting, lots of bites, had a couple on. But over there on that shore, the far side, if you can get there, that's where I got the most bites out of the day. In that little cove right there too. It's actually a pretty good place. I don't know why I couldn't land them. Today just wasn't my day, but it was fun. So the great thing about this, it's right next to Salt Lake City, 20 minutes up Partley's Canyon, and yeah, really easy. Come after work, come after school, and enjoy it. Until next time, hook 'em high.